Well, we are live. Hello. Welcome back to Shirts in Time. You know what? I listened back to last week's episode to try and get a clip. And I realised I didn't do that. It's been a while. So hello. Welcome back to Shirts in Time. I need to cough. Professional as always. Me, Jake Shirts, and my wonderful co-host Dan, aka Shirt Hits the Fan 83.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Have fun in Wembley on Saturday, did you?
What? Well, you know, we didn't take the lead in the last minute and then somehow draw the game.
No.
We did a lot of that last season, I will admit, but
no, that's
new
true.
season,
That's
new
true.
season,
I just thought you did take the lead in the last 10 minutes, but no, let's not. Hey, let's not split hairs.
Ah, right.
I mean?
And then that dirty little rat Bernardo Silva, who probably should have been sent off, equalised. Yeah.
That highly skillful player. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Anthony. That's all I'm going to say. That's
Didn't even play.
Exactly. No games, no appearances, no goals. Again. 100%. 100% lack of activity. Consistency.
You sound like Mark Goldbridge. And that is not the compliment you think it is.
It's.
You look a bit like him actually now you've shaved.
That's fucking horrible, mate. Come on. Let's start. I'll tell you what, mate. Let's draw a clean slate under it. You'll never call me Mark Goldbridge ever again.
No, that was too far.
I'll never bring Anthony up in a sentence.
Ever. You'll never bring Anthony up in the sentence ever again.
Okay, I can't guarantee that actually. Yeah. Fucking Mark
hot,
Goldbridge.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
He's stealing a fucking living, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Let's just say.
Right. It's like you must be thinking, like, watching an AFTV going, fucking hell, this is brilliant. It's not us. Thank fuck. And then all of a sudden, I don't know.
Yeah, but AFTV don't have a Nottingham Forest fan doing it like United do. So
that's true. It looks sometimes you'd have thought they had some Spurs fans doing it because it seemed like a propaganda mission at times. But yeah, fair play to them.
I'm confused because I said to you before, so I'm going to share it with our lovely guests, listeners, whatever watchers. You've shaved your beard because it's too hot, but then you are wearing a long sleeve nighty shirt. But there is a special reason, I'm sure. Done in a very Sampdoria themed background as well.
Yeah, there's an intensely Sampdoria themed background. In fact, today, mate, the 12th of August is the birthday of Sampdoria. So 1946 was when the teams got joined up. So to honour the great Luca Chiatti, it's a full Sampdoria display today. Manuel Tuner in the chat, one of the crown princes of SampTube. Hey, Spezia fan. Do you know hair? CIT, my man Dan. I think you might be taking a mick out of both of us there. We don't know. Tuner's English is questionable. His taste in pesto, excellent. So yeah, today is Sampdoria's birthday. Sampdoria are now 78 years old as a club. So yeah, good times.
What were they doing the years before 1946? Were they just a bit? What's something going on?
There were two teams, other than the very weird small period in the like for 3 years. Other than that, there were two teams called Sampierdanese and Andrea Doria. And then somewhere between Mussolini and the Second World War, there's big restructure in Italy with all the clubs and how it all happened. And so after the war, they got restructured as to Union Calcio, Union UC Sampdoria, into Sampdoria, and they stopped playing at their own grounds, and they then started playing at the Luigi Ferraris, and their ground shared with Genoa then.
Loved
and
it.
That is it. So yeah, that's it. Happy birthday, Sampdoria. Brilliant.
Happy birthday, Sampdoria. The producer's actually in my ear. He's you don't have to confirm or deny these allegations, but apparently you put out a little Instagram post during the week saying something about SampTube being bigger than Shirts in Time. I think I've had a word with the producer. I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Mate, it must have been one of them the international break, and when the player gets interviewed in his own language, must be that thing where it's just
it wasn't your social media team. Wasn't your social media team doing? That was it.
We have spoken, and we don't like to compare, especially post Brexit. So yeah, not too bad. Not to distract you, mate, but Mike's iconic kits. Thoughts on Wednesday versus Plymouth? Special shout out to Goose. Oh, I wish I had a dopey hat to hand. So yeah,
you tried to back Wayne Rooney as a manager, but then you see that result, and it's just like,
nah, it is not happening. I hope he stays though, to be honest. One bonus from this week. So yesterday, Sampdoria played newly promoted Bourfest Como, and basically we beat him in the Coppa Italia. It's the first time in about, it feels like first time in about 4 years we've won a first round game, maybe even 5 years we won a first round game in the Coppa Italia, and
wow.
the reward of that is to play Genoa in a derby. So there's a derby della Lanterna.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
25th of September, and there was loads of needle in the summer. There was like riots going on between the two, so it's going to be fucking tasty.
Are you going?
I'm having to look at my diary and my bank balance.
That'll be class. That'll be
Just to be
absolutely
there,
class.
yeah. So it's not too bad. So yeah, well, for my
They're kind of the new Venezia Como, aren't they? Everyone just seems to.
I think they're
hype
trying really hard to be the next Venezia. That's my
Yeah.
opinion. I think they're trying too hard, and it's almost
I'm not a fan.
that's
Personally.
my opinion. Yeah, I nah.
I saw Varane made his debut and lasted 20 minutes.
Hilarious, mate. Honestly, and they had a player sent off like second to last kick of the game. It's fucking brilliant. Hello to off the goal line. So what about you, mate? What's been going on in the world of Jake? What's happening in Darlington? Any more interesting night events?
Well, we made that joke about there being I could hear some noise of there being like a riot, a disturbance in Darla.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
There genuinely was one, so that was good. But other than that, It's been nice and calm. They lost to Kidderminster Harriers on Saturday. Yeah.
Wow, that's a classic lower. That's a classic non-league clash. That one, isn't it?
That's coincidentally, that's my first ever game I went to live as well. Like in the person, Kidderminster Harriers versus Darla versus Kidderminster Harriers at the old Feetham's ground.
Did you were you up all night shaking, trying to rock yourself back to sleep after you realised that was the fixture? Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be this way. I love United, honestly.
Like, Dad, I thought you loved, well, not love. I thought you had some kind of liking to me, and you're taking me to that. Come on.
What are you doing to me, Dad? What are you doing to me?
I was on one of those adverts after about 9 o'clock on ITV. Please don't make Jake go to Darlington versus Kidderminster Harriers again.
For just £5 a month, you could get him one ticket to Old Trafford. Hello to off the goal line. He says hi, lads, and Galatasaray shirt collection greetings from Turkey. Hello, my friend. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Right.
Come on then. You've mentioned to me about an unboxing beforehand.
I'll tell you, I'm going to get your whistles wet. I think I might have actually put this one out last week. Oh no, I had it on, didn't I? The full-time fitness kit. Yeah, I had that one. Thanks very much. Pop that over there. And this one, which I was waiting on, is... Oh, that's good. It's all open, so it looks really shit. It's Bayern Munich jacket. The inside, all the waterproofing has just started to peel off. We all know that's a bit of a danger. But yeah, other than that, a really good condition Bayern Munich off Depop. I think one of the boys stuck it in one of the WhatsApps. I was like, "Can I have that, boys?" I went, "Yeah, go on in, crazy bastard." But this is the main event.
All right, legends. Hello, my good friend.
Mate, here's the main event now. Here is the main event.
Still in the packaging as well.
Mate, from Retro Football Shirt Store, James Wheeler, we all know him. Big props to him here because, Exeter's finest kit exporter. He's viewed. Right, let's have a little look. So, in here is one grail. People, if you do ever see his drops and everything, like Wally and a few other guys that we know, they always get some good drops. And first off is personal grail for me. I always seem to be missing it. whenever it pops up, and it is the Gaza Lazio. Banca di Roma. The condition on it, according to him, is unbelievable. So I'm not going to
We're
doubt
about to
him.
get a live judgment of that, so.
So there we go. I'll tell you what.
That's beautiful.
That is exceptional. Usually, if anyone owns a Lazio 90s Umbro, you'll know that navy blue band is sort of like a dusty grey. Most people, and the sponsor's always a bit faded. This is crystal clear. It's all
That
the
looks
colours.
pretty phenomenal through the camera.
Mate, there's like, I don't even think there's any pulls on it. I can't believe this. Yeah, mate, this is brilliant. Joe's got this, the other half of us, and yeah, fuck me, this is class, absolute class. Stitch logo or Stitch badge. Oh mate, I'm made up. So that's number one. Generally, honestly, mate, this is a huge box ticks. I've been waiting for that, and it's quite a roomy medium as well because it's hardly been used. It's not had that shrinkage. So
I know what you mean.
yeah,
That's very
Grail.
smart, mate. Very smart.
Grail. Paul Marshall, Paul M87, Thing of Beauty. It is, mate. It is definitely one of these. And here's a very unique one. So, if, like many of us know, well, we all sort of know, Adidas did some stuff that was like, so the under 21s teams got kits that were never issued or sold. They just had their own templates. Romania are really notorious for it. So I'm a bit of a Sweden kit head. And this is a Sweden under 21 match worn kit. Not sold commercially. Literally unbelievable. Numbered sizing. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Numbered size label.
You love your Sweden gear, don't you?
I love it. I love Sweden gear, honestly.
Yeah, but there's a reason. Oh my god.
Number 8. I'll tell you what, mate. There is fuck all wrong with that. It's got a little bit. This is the other thing I do like. It's had a bit of vinyl paint applied there on the 8. Just sort of tell. And that's blatantly the kit man who's just gone and done that. Because everything else is like perfect. So he must have done a little repair on it or just a touching. And then there you are, big number 8. Adidas little stripe onto the corner.
Yeah, I love that number set.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. So yeah, cheers, James. Unbelievable, mate. That's spectacular. That's probably like a large to XL. A 10 would probably be XL, but it sort of comes up large around the sort of midriff. So yeah,
that is beautiful, mate. That is beautiful.
Love that. Might even have to slip that one on the side for a bit.
Doesn't quite make the backdrop. It makes the sofa look.
Well, not on Sam Dory's birthday, mate. I mean, if it was,
have some respect.
Just have to figure out. I mean, who would have played in number 8 for Sweden in 1991, 92? So Romania had something similar, and where they used to get sort of like a random kit, but it's all printed. Oh, mate, I can't believe that. That's ridiculous.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Moz on his shirts. Hello, you absolute legend. The shirt Gattuso, as he became known, midfielder general.
Yeah, the Potteries Pirlo. Yes, off the goal line, it was both off the same bloke. So retro. That guy, you'll know the logo, the little lion and the football. Good guy, mate. Honestly, I think I've sold him a few bits as well in the past. Him.
Oh, nice.
So big props to that. Thank you, mate. He did a little friendly little discount there, so I appreciate it. And literally arrived next day, perfectly packaged, stunning, absolute stunning. Two gems. What what are you? You got anything new through the pipeline?
Well, actually, you know, after we finished last week, I forgot to show off one of my shirts.
Oh.
I showed off the 2019-20 Galatasaray Nike Futura. I think that's what we decided we're going with, didn't we?
Yep.
And then I think you've got this one, the Barcelona.
Oh.
Vaping it spec, obviously, just to that detailing is good enough in the standard. Is it just Nike Fit? Dry Fit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Dry Fit. But in the vaping it, it's just. But unfortunately, it's a medium, and Daddy put on some beef, so it's a bit snug. So if anyone has a large vaping it and they're wanting to swap,
mate, I think I've got the same problem. Mine's medium. It's just going to sit on a hanger.
I can normally fit into medium stuff though, and that is I don't know if it's because it's got like the way the collar is. It sits a bit weird on the shoulders. It just all seems a bit higher up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better. But...
No, I think you're right. No, but it's the length of the shirt as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
to get that bit more. Everything's a bit better. Me and you are about the same height. We're about 6 foot, aren't we?
Not about. We are over? 6 foot. We are 6. Oh yeah, just over. Every inch counts, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah. And with the I'll tell you what, mate. With the old TREFOIL trend at the moment, Adidas, I think that sort of links in quite nice, wouldn't you? It's absolutely. That shirt's heaving with TREFOIL. The whole thing's a TREFOIL jacquard dream. So, I think that leads in a little bit, doesn't
it? Have you had a good look at all the TREFOIL stuff? I'm imagining you have. For people that don't know, that Adidas late last night hinted at it, and then today dropped it all of them, all 5 of their ultra clubs, elite clubs. Sorry, they've all made a third shirt. Yeah. So it's United, Arsenal, Juventus, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. 4 of them are Champions League winning clubs. I'll let you work out which one isn't the Champions League winning club.
Unbelievable.
Have you got? Should I just showcase them live for people that haven't potentially seen them?
I think maybe we do. Maybe we can have a little rank. Just quickly, mate, off the goal line saying he has a large and a PSG one still, but had the Romans sold it, unfortunately, for the Nike Futura range.
Oh, yeah.
So, possible deal. I can see it now. The cogs, the wheels of business. You got to grease them wheels, mate.
That's a little seed planted there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully
how many barn cakes?
A beautiful Nike Futura 29-23 shirt tree.
There we go. Yeah, no, I think, mate. Yeah, showcase them. Get that stuff on. Here we go.
So how about
jacquard on this is unreal.
Yeah, well, I've got them in. There's no particular order of what they're in, so I'll just let the video play and then I'll stop it and then we'll talk about each shirt. So the first one is the Real Madrid third shirt, 24-25 TREFOIL, and like you say, the jacquard on it is. I really love the jacquard on it. I love the collared shirt as well, like a polo. I love how the trim on the collar matches the sleeves. It's not too much, but it's just enough, if you know what I mean.
Does it say? Is it Real Madrid? The jacquard is Real Madrid in it, going along.
I can't see off that picture, but I think it might be. Yeah.
It's unreal. It's honestly, mate. That is going to shift very well. I think all of these kits, because what I've seen so far from the home and away kits, I think they're extremely modern with that hint to the team guys. We don't like them at all. Whereas I feel this is really, you see all the players they're dressed in, all like club legends, and it's just appealing to people over the age of 25, 30 to 45. Do you know what I mean? It's really the people who will happily spend the money. I feel that's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, I'd have you right on that. But the only thing this shirt is missing, I think, is like the classic, like a simplified badge or like a retro badge. Do you know what I mean? Like the other ones going off memory have. And this Real Madrid one doesn't have it. I don't know why it doesn't have it.
Real Madrid had that badge for like essentially over 20, 30 years now. It must be over 30 years. They've had essentially that badge. So you're sort of how far back?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like you say, the jacquard going through it is like RM, RM, RM. I was just wondering maybe if they could have had a little play with that, but then maybe it looks a bit basic, a bit odd. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think they have gone down the classy route. They're trying to
Yeah.
produce a very classy item, and I think this is why you're getting this. Do you know what I mean? I'm very impressed, to be honest.
Yeah,
Mate.
I'm even going to give the sponsor some credit as well. It kind of the sponsor Emirates fly better. Well, Emirates in general just tend to work with shirts. I think, and I think it fits in nicely with this Real Madrid one.
Well, on the subject of Emirates, mate, while we're there, I might as well go get one other little thing that arrived. Actually, no, did I show it off last week?
I can't remember. You'll have to show us. No, you didn't show us that. Oh, AC Milan.
Right.
Just quick before you go into this, I was thinking when I was loading that video in of the elite clubs. Imagine if AC Milan was still with Adidas and they did a TREFOIL shirt for them. Oh my god,
Mate, if Milan got back to Adidas, they would have had that this year, and it would have
that's what I
just
mean.
been this.
Oh,
Yeah, and it looks fantastic.
it's a
The
beautiful
only thing that
shirt.
sort of cheapens it a little bit is like an AC Milan 125 years, but it's just a little sticker, and I don't know. I just feel like they maybe missed a bit of a trick. But I mean, that's only that's the only downside. Even the MSC, the shipping and cruising company on the side there, it still looks good. Because it's just black and white. The collar's fantastic, proper collar, sleeve cuff. The sleeve cuffs came in their own wrapping.
It's got cuffs as well. What?
What? What? It was some very horny stuff. And it fits like a dream. I've got this in large, and I was thinking, oh, should I go XL? Perfect fit. App's just really nice, just fitted. Not too tight, not too baggy, just really good.
It is so nice.
Yeah. I mean, Milan are in the same division as Sampdoria, so it's all right. I'll just pop that on the side. But yeah, Fly Emirates, mate. I'm fully converted to Emirates as a sponsor. I think it's really becoming the Opal of its era.
Oh, that's a big shout. I think it just works really well.
Again,
you know, we're going to see with some of the sponsors in these shirts that some of them don't incorporate well. Snapdragon, but then other ones, like Emirates Fly better do. I can't remember what order the next shirt is, so this is going to be a surprise for me as well. Right.
Fuck me.
I think we might sit on opposite sides of the fences for this one.
Hold on to my giblets.
Emirates Fly better again.
They just
TREFOIL
get the
Canon
big
logo, but I just don't like tie dye. This kind of colouring style of a shirt,
mate. I feel like in this last week, this has come out obviously now. I was at the cricket, Hampshire, not Hampshire, Southern Brave at Hampshire's ground. Guy was wearing the brand new Bournemouth kit, the Bournemouth away shirt, which is the Seawoods mid-90s throwback one. Fuck me, unbelievable, proper. Yeah, same sort of vibe, catching the same vibe. I feel in the graphics, but
Darren Booty put better than green QuickBooks sleeves ones. Yeah, but West Ham, Darren, have 3 beautiful kits, so you can take a shitty sleeve sponsor. Best trio of shirts in the Premier League, West Ham, I think.
Oh mate, I'm going on that one as well. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So you're a massive fan of this Arsenal?
I am horny as it gets for it. Like I thought I was done. I thought I was done with New Year's kit, and then I seen this. And I'm that Bournemouth kit now. Fuck me, they're both getting bought.
Can you buy I've seen the Bournemouth home shirt. You can buy a sponsorless version and a sponsorless version with the anniversary badge. Is that the same for the away shirt?
So, if I go into my photos, I took a picture of the guy in it. He had. It's got the solid diamond.
Oh, let's just get you back on the big screen there for a minute.
It's got solid diamond.
Oh yeah,
but no
sponsor.
sponsor.
Yeah. Oh,
Me, mate.
that's nice.
It's fucking brilliant. Umbro have
They're back,
outdone it,
like
though.
we said last week. They're back.
So,
They're
yeah.
back up there, aren't they?
Oh, completely. This I love. What's holding you back? Is it just the pattern side of things, or?
It's the pattern and the colours, I think. I don't know. I just don't like the I don't know if this is maybe tie-dye, but I always think of that lead shirt from a few years ago, the yellow and blue one, where it kind of like it looked like it was from the 80s, like a hippie kind of style. I just don't like. I'm just not a fan of it, which is a shame because I normally bum over Arsenal shirts, even as a United fan. But like this just doesn't do it for me.
That's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. For me, I'm feeling it, and the cut print for it is unbelievable. It's proper stunning. So, Saka 7 and short sleeve. I'm happy to have it short sleeve because it's got a really nice sleeve cuff.
Yeah,
I don't think it needs to be any more than that. So, Arsenal, I think I bought a new Arsenal kit of one of their set for the last 4 years now because they've had something that's just irresistible.
Yeah, I think of that away shirt. Was it the away shirt, like the dark green one last season? That was beautiful. Oh. I think actually, you know what? Normally Adidas just make Arsenal the favourite child. I think their shirts this season, the home shirts, all right. The away shirt, the Lynx Africa shirt, I'm not a fan of at all. And then this, I don't know. Like I say, I'm just not a huge fan, but I know people that are huge fans of it as well. So I think it's probably one of those ones that a lot of people like and a lot of people don't like.
Yeah, for sure. I
Which
think
fair.
it's definitely a slight departure from the really strong like graphics that they've had or something like that. I think it's a real almost it's quite different to. I know they had the swirly stuff, but it was very direct. This is very much softer. It's much more easy going. Like you say, is a bit, not wishy washy. It's a bit, I think they've hit a different chord slightly. It's in the same vein, the same family, but it's definitely hitting a different chord. And I like it. Paul Marshall there saying you can't be out too much. But when it comes to sponsors, you're saying there. I do think they've been much nicer without a sponsor, or a better sponsor would even look better. I feel shirts sometimes like this can be made and broken with a sponsor.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Like a lot of people I speak to say that remember days when shirts had no sponsors at all, but now I think sometimes shirts don't need a sponsor, but I think the sponsor can help take them to the next
100%.
level.
Mate, you take Sharp off Man United kits. I feel they lose a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's good, mate. It's good.
We'll see what's next. I can't, like I say, it's in the random order.
It's pure random, is it? Pure luck.
Oh. So we're saying about how the Real Madrid is not basic, but it's a bit of jacquard, but that's it. This United shirt is basic, basically. The red, white, and black. A bit of a Sampdoria Italian football band style going on.
It's definitely got the feel of it. It's definitely catching that
vibe.
vibe.
Obviously, that's the United colours, red, white, and black. I just love it.
It's your famous fans' flags, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the badge, the trefoil, the alignment. The only thing that lets this down is that Snapdragon logo. It's not even Snapdragon. The logo is so bad.
Yeah.
And this is where a brand, if they had Snapdragon, it was just underneath that black band. It's game over.
It'd look a bit like Sharp, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would just be catching. It'd be like Sharp electronics or something like that. It would be right in there. But who comes up with the graphics for these idiots? I mean, like, just don't do it. You got a name called Snapdragon. You don't need a logo. You called Snapdragon. I wouldn't know what that logo is if you showed me. I wouldn't have a clue. But I know the name Snapdragon because nothing else is called Snapdragon.
What even is Snapdragon? I don't know what it is.
I don't fucking know, but it looks like a pen. Like it's got, like you said with the Chelsea kits, the old pen splodge looks a bit like that.
It looks like Mozilla Firefox for people that use that back in the day.
That's a great shout. Yeah. Hodgson's all said in there. I love Rio, but it should have been Beck's in the United long sleeve in the promo.
Yeah, I don't.
Stuff.
Yeah, who
So
organised that? Rio Ferdinand in the promo. A great player for United. Bit of a gobshite. So I don't understand why. Out of all the people they could have picked, imagine Roy Keane does stuff with Adidas as well. So Roy Keane would have been perfect. Him and Vieira in the promo. There you go.
Oh, I think it would have been good. I think like you're spot on, mate. It just needed to be Beck's. I feel like that would have been it. Lee Sharp even. I would have taken Lee Sharp. That'd been hilarious. It's so his era.
Del Piero, Patrick Vieira, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Zinedine Zidane, and Lee Sharp.
Absolutely. Like Neil Webb. Do you know what I mean? I would have taken any underperforming Ron Atkinson Manchester United player would have been spot on for this. Oh, mate, Mark Hughes would be good.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's in great shape. He's good. Robbo, another one that could have worn it. I feel like with the era, it's missed. With this TREFOIL and the era it was, I think it's just really missed. It doesn't apply to Rio, this kit.
No,
in the
yeah,
same way,
maybe it's because Rio's doing stuff with TNT, so the younger audience might know who he is a bit more. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's their own. It's their own. Not the only thing, but if this comes out sponsorless, and it will exist because there'll probably be a kit room spec, a numbered size one, where they've got to be sponsorless. Like when we found out with like TK Maxx, where they're doing the sponsorless Arsenal kits from last year.
Yeah,
they'll get hold of kit room stuff, and I feel like there'll be a kit room issue later on. In about 16, 17 months time, this will be available sponsorless
for £500.
Well, no, honestly, mate, it'll be in TK Maxx for fucking 35 quid.
Oh, fucking fingers crossed. And also, I've seen pictures of the long sleeve as well. Just to add, it does have beautiful cuffs as well. So it looks great in short sleeve as well, though. I must admit.
Yeah, it's because it's got a sleeve cup on. It's crazy how Adidas have done. How they've got this sort of. Which I know I've just said it earlier on today, but the more I see these, it's so crazy how they've got this sort of. It's almost like they've created a set of stuff for people. Like almost they've created a shirt collector's set of kits.
Yeah. Did you see some of the promo shots as well? There's a lot of hanging off trees, hanging over chairs. It's like, hang on, are you going through football shirt Instagram and seeing what people are doing?
Yeah, I mean, Zeki, if you're watching this, mate, you need to put in a fucking complaint because my Norwich brother, he's such a lovely bloke. I think that it's just it needs. They've been doing a bit of that, but maybe this is Adidas like trying to play the Kappa angle as well, and playing into the collector, the more the athletic reading, Mundial buying, football snob, and they're just trying to target. That's honestly, I do feel they're sort of that's the angle they're going down. That there is this two-tier. I mean, last night when we talked about the Teamgeist effect stuff, Como when they played Sampdoria, Como's shirt is white all the way through, block colour, everything. Gets to the shorts and it's got the athletic stripe, that the Lanus stripe continues below and on the shorts. So you got this shirt and it just doesn't tie into the shorts at all. It looks awful.
Yeah.
Really bad. Like because they've done the graphic low down on the kit to be in keeping with the lake thing they had last year. Because they've put this on the bottom, it's so dominant that you can't then put another set of stripes down to lead in. So I don't really know what Como have been given by Adidas. It's an absolute mess. It's really bad, and they've got this gigantic Uber sponsor. But this is fantastic. Will you be getting this one?
Yeah, I won't be paying full price for them. I'll just wait. In that, a Man United. This is a privilege you have as a Man United fan when it comes to having nice shirts. They're not going to sell out.
No, it's too many of them have been made, isn't there? Always.
Definitely.
Off the goal, I was saying, as much as I don't want to admit it, that United shirt is nice. So you can see it's popular. It's a good one. It's a proper good one.
We'll see what's next. And here it is.
Filth. Again, more filth. Good kit in it.
No.
The staggered horse. For me, I like it.
Yeah, you
some
do.
bloke,
You like it.
Some bloke on Twitter said it was like the France kit from 2022.
That's a good shout, actually.
But I don't totally agree with that.
Maybe just the colour.
Toy. Yeah, I know it's got the gold logo. I get the arrangement, but it's got a collar on. It's got much more prominent sleeve cuffs. It's got the build template's different. It's got like a diagonal pattern going through it rather than the sort of body shaping thing. So while I get that sort of basic opinion, from a detail point of view, it's a completely different kit. But yeah, I don't know. I think this will go down well because Juve kits have been so bad for the last 4 years.
What have they not? Are they not with Jeep anymore?
I don't think so. No, mate. No, the home kit's unsponsored, so I think they're just. If you're going to get this, I think now's the time.
Yeah.
If you want it, if you want to guarantee you're not going to get some awful sponsor, but there's no knowing what could be round the corner. They could get a really good deal, and it wouldn't surprise me if Emirates come in and put the sponsor on. I mean, Emirates on that would look quite good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What's the like in Italy? Can they have like because their stadium's called the Allianz Stadium now, isn't it?
That's
could
right.
Allianz could Allianz come in and sponsor that, or is that not allowed?
No, I think that's allowed. Yeah, I'd say it's. I mean, I'd hope it's allowed anyway. That would look really good on there. Allianz, the way the letters come across.
Yeah, I think because Bayern Munich women have Allianz, or they used to anyway, and it did always look nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be doing it.
If you were to buy this, right, would you buy it? Well, I imagine you are going to buy it. Would you buy it because you like it, or would you buy it because? Let me reword this. Would you buy it wanting it to look like how it's worn on the pitch, or would you buy it because you just like how it looks? So, say Juventus end up getting a sponsor, and the players wear a sponsored version of it. Would you rather have that version than the blank version?
Oh, I think this is, imagine UPIM on this. The old Juve sponsor, or Danone, or Sony in gold on this. You know what I mean? I think this would look better with a sponsor. Ryan Acko, Sampdoria brother from Sheffield United, saying looks like something from the TK Maxx sale rack. He knows. He knows.
He's coming on next week. That's it. You're gone, Dan.
I'm done.
I put a tweet out before saying it looks like a Ralph Lauren polo that you'd find in Turkey or on the market down the road. It just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just it's the pattern within the. I love the collar. I love the cuff detailings. I love like the actual Juve badge, but I just don't like the pattern within. It makes it look like a cheap. We mentioned Jesmond quite a few times last week.
Yeah.
Something you'd see in Jesmond.
Yeah. Mate, we need to message. In fact, I'm going to message Kit Dom and ask him if we can put gold Sony on there. Because Butters is saying Sony in gold, shout. Paul Marshall, Sony in gold, be absolutely unreal.
Speaking of Butters, you know how Newcastle's third shirt could have been better if it had a TREFOIL logo?
Yeah.
It's odd that they didn't.
It's the 2004 mock-up, isn't it? So it's sort of like.
Yeah, I suppose. But they've gone for the old school badge on it, so.
Yeah, that's a great point. But they've done the same to Leeds. They've got, they sort of gone for the big modern badge next to the really old logo, and you're like, yeah, maybe they did mistreat. I think maybe it's the lack of, I don't know. It's maybe it isn't very joined up for me. I actually think the shirt that has the round NUFC logo actually needed to be the traditional one to match in with the era they were trying to replicate. Like with this United one, it works with the different devil logo on there because it looks so old. And like you say, with the Real Madrid one, yeah, okay, they've had it for a long time, but maybe they could have done something a little bit different.
I'll see what shirt's next while you're messaging, Dom. Oh, here it is. Look at that. This is going full screen. That Bayern Munich shirt is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Look at the pattern in it.
Pattern, the badge, collar, matching cuffs, the colour scheme of the trefoil and the T-Mobile sponsor.
That's getting bought. I'll tell you, mate. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing my little list. I've got a list of shirts on Keep Note. And
we're on about how sponsors go into a shirt. Look at that. Oh my god.
Face off. Butte done it, yeah. So what have we got here? I need. So Bayern.
I was gonna leave out how I was ranking this to the end. That's my number one. It's unbelievable.
That's a tough one, isn't it? I can't believe you've managed to get something that's super ranking the Man United one. If for you,
well, that's how good the Bayern Munich one is.
Fucking hell!
It's just like you say. It's like it's got all the. You know how we've talked about Real Madrid's got the jacquard, the detailing in it. The United one's basic. It's got the old school badge. Well, not the old school badge, but like a retro looking badge. This has got them both of them.
This hits all the angles, mate. It's just class. Yeah, Paul Marshall, the sponsor, works very well.
S8 shirts, shout out Sam. Centralized tea is so satisfying. Oh, mate,
yeah, definitely.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, my footy shirts, all bangers. Yeah, fucking hell, it's just good. It's just good. Should he get long sleeves? Asks my footy shirts. I don't know. I think it's a win-win either way. If it's an elongated cuff, so like you get like this, you got the longer cuff. If it's that, then do it, mate. It's if it's just a small cuff, I don't see the point. I'd go for like the sleeve.
You mean if it's like a big chunky thick cuff?
Yeah, like a proper cuff. Like on this Milan kit, it's a narrow cuff, and actually, if it was just a bit wider, it would take it up a notch. And I feel like it's an amazing kit.
I have a little look through the promo shirt, the promo photos to see if it does. Oh, and it has a lovely. Speaking of Allianz, that's the sleeve sponsor as well. So, oh mate, it's so good.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like paying full price for shirts, but I'm considering.
The thing is with that as well, that would look great in short sleeve, long sleeve, and on top of this, you've got Allianz and T-Mobile. They're not betting sponsors. They're not bullshit. It's like they're a proper sponsor. So it's hitting all the angles.
It's so good, man. German football does so many things right.
Yep.
Not allowing corrupt, shitty betting sponsors in, and then this is what you get. Shirts that aren't. See, like a lot of shirts can have the potential to be like this Bayern Munich shirt, but then they're absolutely just ruined by a betting sponsor.
Yeah.
That Bournemouth shirt, for example, that we've mentioned before, it's ruined by a betting sponsor. A lot of the Celtic shirts ruined by a betting sponsor.
Oh, mate, 110%. Like it's the sooner they go, the better. But at the same time, W88 is a really good-looking betting sponsor. It's compact. It's a good typeface. It's the only one that's good. Betway actually isn't too bad because it's nice, it's simple. But when you get the ridiculous Hollywood Bet, it just looks stupid. No one even uses Hollywood Bet. Do you know what I mean?
No, if there's anyone who's watching, can try find for me if the Bayern Munich shirt does have the thicker cuffs. That would be massively appreciated.
Yeah, be good. In fact, I could do a look. Yeah, people watching. Yeah, let us know. Go on to Instagram if you can, guys, and just let us know if you can find, or if you know if the cuff is thicker on these kits, because I would love to know.
I can't.
For some reason, like about 200 notifications just come up and just block the fuck.
Oh, that's it. That was the last one. The Bayern Munich one. Save the best to last, in my humble opinion. Is Dan still there? Have we lost Dan? I think we've lost Dan. This is where the podcast goes to shit because it's just me. So for my order of the TREFOIL shirts, I'm going to go. Let me get the list up. I have a list. Number 1, Bayern for me. Number 1. Number 2 is United. See, I've tried to be unbiased. Honestly, but I've gone United second. Real Madrid third. Dan has officially left Shirts in Time. This is where it all goes to shit. Honestly, I swear. Real Madrid third. Like we've hinted on, it's nice, but it's just not United Bayern level. And then 4th and 5th, I've gone Arsenal 4th. I like the kind of what they've done with it, but I'm not, like I said to Dan, not a massive fan of the tie-dye, the style, the colouring. And that Juventus shirt is 5th for me because I just don't like the pattern within it. It makes it look like fake to me. It looks like something you get off the H-Gate, dare I say their name, live on record, which I can't now. But yeah, I think that's my order. And just in time to save the day, Dan is back. So we will get Dan back in and we will get his rankings. I will repeat my order back for Dan just in case you missed it. Here he is. Bayern Munich shirt was so good that he had to leave.
Mate, I genuinely have no idea what the fuck happened. My computer just went boop and then turned on again. And it was like, sorry about that.
I heard you go. I had 200 odd notifications and you just froze. But you're back. I've just read out my order for. Oh, carry on. What?
I was going to say it's just so weird. Yeah, go. Yeah, no, give us your order, mate. Chuck in what you can.
I've given the listeners and watchers just so that we weren't staring into each other's beautiful eyes. Me and the viewers. So I don't want you missing out. I gave them my order, so I'll repeat it back for you. Number 1, Bayern Munich. Number 2, United. 3, I've gone Real Madrid. 4th, I've gone Arsenal. And 5th, I've gone Juve.
That's fair enough, mate. I don't mind that. That's a good. Yeah, that is quite good. Give me a second, mate, because my computer's being a bit fucking weird at the minute. Just delete this.
Shirts in Time has broken Dan's computer. I'm just trying to think.
I was trying to.
While you're sorting that, just some of the clubs that could have been added into that.
I was trying to load up Instagram so I could see the comments. Yeah, I'm done. You're gone.
Nice. You're done. Right, fire is your rankings in.
I'll probably start on number 1, or between Bayern or Arsenal. I'd say it's tight. I'm gonna go Bayern because I think they've really nailed it. I just think for me, it's everything I love is in one kit. So I'm gonna go Bayern at the top.
Yeah.
Arsenal behind that because it's just so nice. I just think it's a really good. All the proportions are perfect. The badge, it's the fact it's got the cannon. Then it'll be probably Man United again because you've got the specialist badge. Then, but it's a Snapdragon. If you didn't have Snapdragon logo on there, that would be number 1 because I think it's even better than the
I'm gonna have
principle of it's
after this episode. I'm
gonna
have a little job of putting Sharp Electronics on there and see what that looks like.
Juve, I really like it. It is good. And then last place, what's left?
Real
Pick
Madrid.
that. Yeah, Real Madrid. Just because, I think it's the best of all the Real Madrid kits this year. For me, I don't like any of them this year. I'm totally checked out of Real Madrid. Don't like the home kit. Don't like the away kits. This one is the one. But it's just a little bit meh. I think Real Madrid always need a really good home kit. That's where I judge Real Madrid kits because it's always that balance. Yeah. They're one of the teams that if they get it right, it's always elegant, and it's unelegant. clunky. It's just they've smashed a lot of things into something with no cohesion. Yeah, I'm not a fan. So yeah, Real Madrid last. And
it sounds a bit like their team, that actually. Just chuck loads of shit at it and hope it sticks.
they're like Chelsea
By
on
shit, I mean
steroids.
world-class players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just by all these shitty world-class players. It does seem like that. But yeah, no, I'll go with number one. I'm going to go with Bayern, just above Arsenal.
We actually agree. Wow. I thought you were going to put Juve to the top, to be fair.
No, I do like it, and I love the fact that they've got the copper shield where it should be, just above. But I think it just needed. Although actually, the copper shield should probably have gone above
the badge.
Above the badge when they sort of, mind you, then actually no, tell a lie, I'm talking bullshit here. No, they always have the copper shield above the manufacturer, and then they have the Scudetto above the
badge.
The actual the team badge. So yeah, it does keep with that. It just needs a gold Sony or someone to come in. Even if Sony went, we'll give you £10 million just for that shirt. That'd be amazing.
just that shirt. Paramount might look alright on that as well, you know.
Could do. Yeah,
They're good. They're a good modern sponsor, I think.
In gold, yeah, I think they've got it almost really good with Inter a load of times. Yeah. I'm just not totally there with a Paramount sponsor yet. No, I really miss Pirelli.
Yeah, but come on, that's just like that's like United trying to replace Sharp, isn't it? It's just
doesn't happen.
No.
But even then, Inter had other good logos, but I just think like Paramount, when they started doing the movie stuff, it wound me up. So no, I'll go with go on.
Who did that with Atletico Madrid kits in the noughties? Who was that?
Oh, it was like Miramax or Sony Pictures or someone like that. TriStar.
They did like Spy Kids 2, Spider-Man and stuff like that, didn't they?
Oh, they were awful. Yeah, I think Hellboy was one.
Hellboy, yeah.
The Sampdoria once had the sequel to Sin City. Sin City 2 was Sampdoria's one-off sponsor for a little bit. I think we wore it in a derby game as well, or in Europe or something like that. Hull City kits with no Hull Blue Chiati. Yeah, that was a mess. To collect them all as well, you can actually go through because there's so many. You just actually have to look at the match. But it's the Spider-Man one because it filled up the whole shirt, didn't it? Everyone always goes with that.
So it's always picture Fernando Torres in that shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of some teams that have potentially missed out on being an elite club with Adidas. Ajax would be one for me. Celtic.
Yeah, weird though because they're top clubs. They're huge clubs.
Yeah.
In their own country, they're the Celtic could obviously be. There's no splitting out Rangers and Celtic, is there really? So, yeah, how are they not getting it?
I'm not too
I know they're not a top tier nation, but Ajax is Ajax.
Ajax is Ajax.
It's like Celtic are huge, Rangers are beyond, also huge, but Ajax are Ajax. It's it's Cruyff, it's Holland, it's total football. It's more than just they're such a football club. I know that sounds so stupid, but everything about them revolves around the football and playing good football. It's so like, do you know what I mean? It's like
I know. I completely agree. When you said Ajax is Ajax, when you said Ajax is Ajax, I knew exactly what you meant. It's Ajax, massive.
That's what I mean. It's like Celtic are Celtic because they're so big off what they mean as much off the pitch as they do on. Rangers is the same thing, right? But with Ajax, it is the football. The football is the fact it is football is their identity. I know it's hard to. I don't know if I'm sounding stupid here or making it so easy, but that's exactly what it is. It's crazy that Adidas don't do it, or maybe that's the point. They're just trying to keep it simplistic. I don't know. The one club that really deserve top tier. I know they get limited edition stuff, but they should be getting ridiculous stuff. Maybe someone in Turkey could do, but
like we said before with Milan, if they were back with Adidas, they should have surely got one. Surely.
Yeah. I know, mate. I know there's a few clubs out there that sort of maybe miss it a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. Anyone you're thinking of that maybe has missed out?
It would be like it's like you know when you were just saying there about Ajax, like you trying to explain it about trying to sound stupid. This Ajax, Celtic. Trying to think. Oh, there's a Boca Juniors maybe could have got one.
Oh,
there is a Brazilian team I think who I've got one actually. Is it Flamengo? Flamengo have got one, but I don't see. There was another team from South America that has got a TREFOIL shirt, but it wasn't in any of the promo. I think we've talked about it before. Actually, in the
Flamengo, the Adidas' biggest sort of club down there, isn't it? In the Brazilian league, so it has to have been. But Boca, don't they do? They still do. Boca still do. Boca and River are still both, so you need to have done Boca and River.
Yeah, well, imagine if Adidas just did one.
Honestly, one fan, that's the problem they've got. They can't do, if they seem to be doing too much Boca stuff, they get hammered, so they have to do something for the other way round as well.
Oh, they can happily do a River Plate one as well. Honestly.
Oh, mate, they could definitely do a River Plate one. Surely there's going to be the Argentina edition soon, you know? That's got to happen.
Oh, mad. Yeah, they might even move into internationals. Oh. There's still time. While you've got Germany under contract, Adidas, there's still time.
There is still time. Just do it. Literally get it done. Chuck out, like, something.
Cash in.
Yeah.
What do you think's better then? These TREFOIL shirts or the Nike Futura shirts from 2019-20?
Wow.
Bit hard. It's a hard question because I suppose these are fresh on the mind. These are fresh on the mind, the Nike ones. But then also the Nike ones have that older feeling to them. You know, there's more memories associated with them.
Fuck me, that is big. I think they're both actually quite original bits. They're quite original shirts while looking classic, so it's quite good.
Yeah, they're quite
This is
like
really
similar,
hard.
aren't they?
The Nike Futura stuff has held up really well.
Yeah.
Roma, really well. PSG and Barca, they've all held up beautifully. You know, they're standing the test of time. You know, it's 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, they still look great. Even the fucking Spurs one looked good. Do you know what I mean? So let's. I was probably more excited about the Futura. I think I'm just a little bit more excited about that because they got PSG so right, they got Barca so right, they got Roma so right.
Yeah.
But
wasn't the Roma one based off a old style TREFOIL shirt though?
It was indeed, yeah. Completely ripped off. Well, this is the other club. There's another team we talk about, Roma.
Oh yeah, oh, fucking hell.
You bringing out a TREFOIL shirt, you've got Roma, and you've not done it.
Yeah.
In a year you've gone TREFOIL crazy, you could have done
maybe
Roma
they just did what we just did and just completely they thought of Milan and thought, oh, we haven't got Milan signed with us anymore, and then they just moved on from Italy. And then they've had a meeting after the release and gone, oh, those shirts look great.
Well, there was a lot of talk.
The Roma one.
They brought out a tracksuit, a bit of training wear, where it had like a almost sky blue on it for Roma, and the fans kicked off. So I don't think they're very happy with Adidas. But if they bought out that, of all the TREFOIL kits, it's one of the most.
Yeah.
You know, people they're always after that blue. Was it the 92 and it worn once or something, never sold, whatever it is. Yeah. And surely it's gagging to be done. I think it's the biggest missed opportunity out of all of them.
We completely forgot about it as well.
Ajax, Roma, and Celtic didn't get one.
Yeah.
And plus the Boca and River. Yeah. Maybe because they got the stuff last year, like the training wear with the all the
icon stuff.
Yeah, all the icon stuff. Maybe because
United got one of them as well. The Bayern got one of them.
True. Hey, you know what? You're right. They all did. Yeah, it's a bit wrong, isn't it?
It's just odd.
Who would you say? I mean, let's have another way round of it. You know, who's a more iconic club, Boca Juniors or Juventus, or Boca Juniors and Arsenal?
It depends what market you're selling to, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. If you're talking global football, is Arsenal bigger than Boca? Do you know what I mean? Is it though?
Yeah,
In terms of what it is to football.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Oh, that's You've taken my hard question and you've top trumped it with your own hard one.
Maybe they'll bring it out later. Maybe they'll bring it out later in the year because they don't want to drop it all at once. You know what these brands are like now. They drip everything in because they want that, rather than going here's the 3. They never do a 3-kit launch for the season now, do they?
No.
They'll launch the away kit, they'll launch the home kit, then they'll launch the 3rd kit, then they'll probably slide out the goalkeeper kits with those in a little bit. Then you have a 4th kit, then you have some sort of random edition cup shirt. So maybe it is that optimization of income, like to make sure you're hitting that crack cocaine.
I mean, actually, we didn't even mention the goalkeeper shirts. The goalkeeper shirts are quite nice. Well, United, Arsenal, and Bayern have got the same one. It's like a basic black shirt with the logo, TREFOIL, and like a white collar. That's good. It's very simple again, but it's actually really nice.
I like the crazy goalkeeper template they've got this year. I love it. It's the best thing that Adidas have done since fucking 90s.
Yeah, and then like I say, the TREFOIL one, then like the third kit, so it's just completely the opposite. Just black and white, plain and simple.
Yeah, a real change up. It's quite interesting, but yeah, it's a good start. I think I think there's more to come. You know, Totti in a TREFOIL. You know,
just printing money in it.
Yeah, Riquelme in a Boca.
Yeah.
Or well, actually, you wouldn't go Riquelme. You'd have to go Batistuta, wouldn't you?
Batistuta. Adidas, if anyone from Adidas is watching or listening, come on.
Just
tease.
Sort it out, Adidas. Almost there.
For me, for the night, but the TREFOIL versus the Futura stuff, I think it's going to sound like I'm sitting on the fence, and I kind of am, but the Futura drop as a whole was better, but the best shirt is the Bayern shirt. The Roma shirt is second, but the Bayern shirt is first. It's just
it is. Unreal.
Nowadays, especially now since me and Yasmin have had a baby, I never go, I want to pay full price for a shirt. Yeah. And I'm just constantly thinking about that shirt. Like, it's probably worth it.
I think it's just because as well, on top of that, you've got kits that I think there's a lot of kit noise out there this year. There's a lot of generic looking stuff, and I feel like when the stuff that looks a lot better is there, that sounds so funny, but you can see where they've got stuff they really want to push out that they really think is going to be a much more significant shirt across the board. And it's definitely put Adidas and Nike, or definitely Adidas anyway, back into the game this year, I think, for me.
Well, they obviously heard last week's episode of us slating them, and you know, people might say these TREFOIL shirts have been planned months in advance. No, I think they panicked after hearing us last week.
Yeah,
episode went out Wednesday. And there's a tease for these shirts on Sunday.
Right, it's absolutely clear. I mean, the fact that Beckham couldn't free up his time in time for the shoot, it says it all. You know, the fact that they couldn't get Lee Sharp off that Villa, it means that it's absolutely nailed on.
They just obviously didn't want Roy Keane battering Patrick Vieira about for like the 88th time in his career either. There's a time and a place, and Patrick Vieira's time and place is gone.
He's Big Pat now, but he's just Big Pat.
They could have had Big Patrick Vieira, Roy Keane, and if they gave the TREFOIL to Newcastle, could have had Alan Shearer in the room. And Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira and Alan Shearer could have gone on the same team, and they still would have got battered by Roy Keane. So.
I don't know, mate. Shearer, fucking hell, he's a fucking animal. Shearer was
head case.
People always undercook Shearer. No, I think it's good. It's a good recovery for the shirts. Do you know what I mean? That's how I see it. It's a good recovery.
Yeah. Is there anything, mate? Because we'll end on that. Is there anything you want to shout out, plug? You know.
Nothing really, mate. Nothing on the horizon, other than to say, next week a big prop to Eric Wall of Shirts. for sorting me out with the delivery, and it will be arriving at some point next week. Thank you very much. He chucked in the postage for nothing. So, yeah, I can't wait, mate. It's double bubble time next week.
West Ham shit.
Nah, better than that, mate. Better than that.
We mentioned about Ajax being Dutch legends and Eric. Just what's happening?
Yeah, What Ajax is the football. Eric is the football shirt. But okay, he's finaled, but yeah. He secretly loves Ajax. What about you, mate? What's in the mixer for you?
Nothing. Big weekend for me this weekend. Friday down to Old Trafford to see United. Unfortunately, not in that beautiful third shirt. Struggling at home to Fulham after all the optimism after Saturday, so that's going to be fun. Nice. And then heading out to Newcastle for some drinks on Saturday. Not to Jesmond. Come on.
Big market. Go on.
Not posh enough for Jesmond.
You going down? Where are you going down then? We're going Newcastle. Got to be big market, innit? Or down the road, just out the fucking Monument Station.
Going to the Gate. I think there's a few bars in there, and then the Quayside.
Oh, Quayside, mate.
Lovely little Irish pub down there. Apparently.
Sounds good.
I'll be getting turfed out of there about 5:30 in the afternoon.
I love Newcastle. It's always like, oh mate, used to be Fatty Up Underground was there. I don't know if it's still there. Burger Bar, unbelievable. But yeah, no, fuck me, love it. Great city. Well, enjoy yourself, mate. Hopefully, you come back in one piece. Plenty of kits.
It'll just be me hungover to death next week.
I hope
so. Listeners, watchers, we are now live on Instagram, 8 or 9 o'clock. We haven't settled on a time yet, but we'll see. I'll put out a tweet or a post to let you know. Audio listeners, episode now comes out on Wednesday, and YouTube watchers, episode also comes out on Wednesday. So yeah, that's it. Thank you everyone for watching and listening, and have a good rest of the night.
Thank you for your contributions. Bye.